Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda and I am the Scraptastic crocheter. And as you can see, I have some yarn and I want to talk about it because I am pretty sure that most of these yarns are very similar, if not the same, possibly even made in the same factory. They all have different labels. You might recognize some of these yarns. I've talked about them in the past. But I found a new one that I really want to compare with these other ones because they are so very similar. And we're just talking about different labels of on these cakes. We have two yarns that you can buy at Hobbii. Both of these are Hobbii yarns, Twister and Friends Wheel Multi. And I've talked about them before. I think it's the same yarn. We also have Yarn Arts Flowers, and these are the ones I have compared in the past. And my conclusion is they're pretty much the same yarn, possibly made in the same factory. Now, my newest addition to this, the reason I'm making this video, is this Gründl Saragossa. Most of the stuff on here is in German, so I don't understand everything, and there's some information here that's missing that I can't compare to the other ones. But just for reference, all of these three ones that I have talked about in the past have pretty much the same yardage, 250 grams. They're all 250 grams. Here we are. 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, or they call it pack. And there's also some, I think it's Russian lettering, or that says 1,000 meters, 1,093.6 yards, 8.8 ounces. On the Twister, we have 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, 250 grams, 8.8 ounces, 1,000 meters, 1,093 yards. So far, so good, right? And this Friends Wheel, we have 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, 250 grams, 8.8 ounces, 1,000 meters, 1,094 yards. All of this is the same information. We have made with love in Turkey. Made in Turkey. Do we have a made in on this one? I am not sure if we have any. Here we have made in Turkey. There is a made in Turkey underneath here. So all of these are made in Turkey. What differs with this one is information that I've so far found. There might be more information somewhere, I don't know. But here we have a 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. The other ones are 55 versus 45. This is a 50-50. 250 grams, 1,000 meters. And I did not find anything about where this one is made. I only have a German address, and that is for the company, but no information of where it's produced. So we have a little bit of a difference in the fiber content, with this being a 50-50 and the other ones are 55-45. Other than that, they are so similar. The same weight of yarn, like the size, or like, yeah, the everything. Like, I couldn't even tell there's a difference with the percentages of how the yarn feels itself. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors going from center to the outside. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, changing in between. One thing I did see this one being different is that the outside is not a solid color. It's not ending with a solid color, and I don't know if that is how they're made, or if this is a case of some different, like, manufacturing, I don't know, error, but I don't really see the center being solid color either. With these other ones, we do have, here we see a center pull tab. There is a solid color strand in the center, and there's solid on the outside. And then we have the fades with switching in and out between the colors. So that is a change for this one. I only have this cake, so I can't tell you if that's how they're all made. This would be color number 2. And apparently this is, well, at least in Sweden Anywhere Yarn, the place where it was bought from was in the Sew and Crafts Fair in Stockholm. And I don't know the lady selling it where her business normally is at, but she said that these were new to her, and she had a couple of them, but I didn't notice the missing full solid color outside inside. Also, I can't find a center pull on this one, so that's gonna be fun if I want to start from the center, to try and find the center. But yeah, I wasn't able to compare. What would, you know, I noticed looking at them afterwards, now seeing these side by sides, that they are very similar. Similar to the point where they could be made in the same factory. And if this is a one-off with how the colors are, then, you know, lucky accident or something, perhaps. Looking at the colors on a different cake that they have there, it does look like solid in the beginning and the end, so maybe that's how it's supposed to look. But yeah, that is my first impression, comparison, reaction to this yarn. I will soon start to make something with this one, and so yeah, you come back and visit my channel if you want to see updates on what I'm making out of this one. I can tell you as much as it is a poncho. It is not for me. The yarn was bought by someone else, and I'm just making the poncho because I really want to give back to the person that got this yarn, because they have been very kind to me. So I offered to make something out of the yarn that they already purchased. Also, it is gorgeous, isn't it? We got the purples and blush rose, light lavender-esque pastel, bright blue, and black. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But if you haven't tried these before, maybe you want to check them out. Also, if you know anything about these yarns that I haven't mentioned, please let me know in the comments, because I love learning more about yarn that I don't know. I am a yarn geek, and I really do love yarn, so I definitely learn new stuff every day when it comes to yarn. And if you have something to teach me, then please feel free to share. I will be back soon, crocheting, having fun, and I hope you will join me back here again. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you, and bye bye.